plot of land that was once desert now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey.
Kyler starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Trying again, following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
That's one. Hey, Ace.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Green.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Big Ace. Hey. Empty.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Murray here on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the air, Murray. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Swim. Easy. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Sit. Omaha. 2-2.
Working inside the red zone. This will be caught by Adams. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
1-1, hut. Come back, come back. 1-1, hut.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Big ace.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 4. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time. Or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play coming here. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him on the crossing route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on 1st. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
1st and 10, Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. So before they get the snap away, we reach the... Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
Push. Big Ace. 2.
From the 19. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Hey, shit. Hey, Larry.
Murray on 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Hey. Deuce.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull out in front further, 13-zip. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make... so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. He beams one deep right side. He connects on the deep shot. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Back now, pressure on its way. Has it at the 7. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
What? Hey, Ace!
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Giants facing a deficit near the break. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Hey! Hey! Omaha, 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 Omaha.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Able to get it to Benson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
Go.
Murray here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Green.
Here's 2nd and 7. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Chooses to bring this one out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Benson runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's going to throw this one. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Motioning him from the slot right. Getting right back to it after that interception. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hey! 1-1. Hey. 1-1.
1st and 10, Murray. Catch is made down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. charge into this one. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st and 10 now from the 30. We send a man in motion. They'll throw on 1st. Looking right, and he finds him. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Let's go. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Hey. What you got? Huh?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Benson's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here.
Easy, easy, easy.
From the gun, it's Murray. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
I know sauce. Omaha, Omaha. Hey, Omaha, Omaha, Omaha.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. They snap it to Murray. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's completed out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cuts it back right. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking for a throw here. Jump off, caught by his back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Prior to 1st down, they decided to call a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're out and set. 1st and 10. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to the air, Murray. This reeled in by Benson.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Oh, big ace, big ace. Harry. Hey, shit. Oh.
From the 20 on second down. The throw is caught. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals very close to an 11th win this season. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Benson scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals are running them out of the building. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
2nd and 8. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. He'll throw it. And they pick him off again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air, following the pick six. He loses the football. And the Cardinals grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Big Ace, Big Ace, Big Ace. Shift. Whoa.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. And they pick him off again. And the Cardinals get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Whoa. Hey, easy, Quavo. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
A gain of 14. 1st down, New York.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I want it on you. I want it on you. I want it on you. Yeah, I want it on you. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand